That sounds familiar.
What? What are you, Mr. 1 Week?
I want to know what's going on in there.
There's nothing.
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me.
Oh, I see. Coming back to the topic of the park.
What happens if you violate...
It's baffling, but...
Yeah, that works.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced...
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must...
Quite the contrary.
Was that his way of...
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. This place is no exception. The distorted after...
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Did you take those? Sorry.
No consumption of food except for burgers.
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Okay.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream.
I have nothing against desserts.
What happens if I break?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh.
Wait, don't...
So,
That's odd.
didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us...
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back...
You've been iron-fisted since you were little. Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate...
I tried to...
You.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the...
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All when a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt Troop. Where? Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke. Something's happening. Huh. What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't...
Just one moment.
Let me translate that.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this. Wait, is that...
May I remind you that I am currently on the...
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough. Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens? Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule? They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
Please calm down.
Blade in flight!
I wish not to use this strength. God!
See you later, everyone! Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game. You stepped out of line.
Oh, did they have to do that?
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules...
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look...
Time for it to disappear from me.
Reveal thyself unto me.
Whoa. And
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
that's true. Come to... So that was sarcasm, in case...
You never forget times of failure.
You're probably... What is it this time?
Just looking back.
Nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go.
So, where are we heading now?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. Please.
Hold on. Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming.
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me.
I will. Put your hands behind your back and answer.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value. Not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my...
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony.
Come with me. We'll go find them.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
We're here. They should be...
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, Shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its train journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we...
By passenger, do you mean this lady here? These ladies?
No, oh no.
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never...
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwlum.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation.
I'm sure if all of you geniuses showed up to...
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next...
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herda? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote her...
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to...
Madame Herda said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalinga Abyss to bring... This is far too much an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron May's.
That Foxian girl.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral...
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Cienjo.
Looks like this is one exceptional path...
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. They're probably...
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh,
Stereotype.
you don't have to tell him that. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something... weird.
Did something happen?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot.
What happened?
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Ting-Yun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Ting-Yuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
A dreamscape is a memoria world. There is no cause for concern.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself.
Help me remove my...
It's been a while, everyone.
You!
Everyone, stay calm. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complication, Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
No wonder both.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yun.
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yun to...
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggest?
It's me! I'm the one who... How often do you get the chance? I know, we can't...
I guess, there.
There does appear to be an element of her talking to her.
Copies of myself too.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing...
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next
Yes, more specific.
The law fu. Didn't the anti-map...
Quite the contrary. She might have been... story for an...
I don't have much to go on now.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be... that sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the... She may...
You sure have a way?
These 3 Ting-Yuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon.
So, what do you think?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Ting-Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Ting-Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay...
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Ting-Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with, but it may take me a while to identify her.
Walking on. Oh my god. Who could I sell this to?
This Miss Ting-Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope.
Huh? You can't fly? I can. I can fly. A long
long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky should we get...
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Oh, I was gonna pop it. Oh well.
Huh? Yikes. She's scary.
Were you all looking for me?
Found her. If I remember correctly.
It's nothing special, really.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement.
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform...
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you.
It is not my intention to provoke you.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may...
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 week.
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look, it's working.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? Well, what?
It's nothing. Just...
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
Don't be afraid.
What is...
No matter what you see, you're not alone.
Who... And... Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead? That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
The life support pod is ready.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying.
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the
Excuse me. This girl. Tingyun. What a familiar name.
Don't question it. Keep moving forward. These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and can...
The destruction? Please, who are you?
I can't go to you. All I...
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight?
There's no need for that. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your...
My... Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before...
Please open up to me.
Awaken, dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-closing dragon.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more,
I can breathe easy again.
we do need some sunshine.
I can breathe easy again.
You stepped out of line. We completely lost. Everyone's been waiting for us. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more, I can feel awesome.
Blade in flight!
I wish not to use this strength. God!
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated.
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can. You can fall into the darkness, or bring them with you when you return to the world here.
Return to the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So... I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor.
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born. You may also prove yourself to be the exception.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Alright. Yep. Yep.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path, and only by walking this path will you break through the darkness. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for...
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear. Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
Did I pass out?
The tuning rebounded and affected one week instead.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Ting-Yun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Ting-Yun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Ting-Yun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
So glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Ting-Yun is resolved...
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Ting-Yun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to...
Okay. It's ridiculous! How come I keep bumping into colleagues? Shall we keep going then? Did you
I'm not too familiar.
As if a merchant could seriously...
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
Welcome!
Hello there. It's my first time
Wow, you really know how to flatter.
First we have... Lady Fushuen, let's go with your suggestion. Next is General Jingling.
Serious?
Now that the Alliance has all of you there Come to Clock Studios theme. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission.
Both wings and horns?
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace. That's all of them. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere.
A souvenir for myself. That's definitely an idea. But there's one more thing I wish to do. This is a good spot.
Miss Ting-Yun?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days, but there are some things I find difficult to forget. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling. The day when I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for... I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall? That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you? I'll just assume that's a compliment. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Now's not the time for those...
Now, in your eyes...
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm... just...
Huh?
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Luofu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but... in that...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well, but after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, and now I will reclaim everything I have lost. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt... Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. Alright, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
them to the dreams.
We're looking for some dreams to give us...
Just a friendly reminder. Being too picky would help you find the best dream. That being said, the story unfolds into Shinjo lives. The young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion.
Why does that sound oddly...
Since I'm returning to the Senjo, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of. Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you after troubling you all this time. I couldn't leave with...
Here are the dream bundles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order.
Trailblazers from the Astral Express. Oh, please excuse. You must be here to experience. However, this strange veteran game. Luckily, I just so happen. Oh, yes.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the... In my estimation, there's no question about it. This is murder.
Murder. In a dream, even if you're bashed 1,000 times with a hammer.
Not necessarily. Even if the result does not constitute harm, the criminal intent is clear enough.
You're not wrong. You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Are you a witch? Just how did you manage to convince them in the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives?
Just some suggestions at the memory level. If we had a little more time, I could have even convinced her I was Shippei the Harmony. Then, on to the next order of business.
Memory Keeper of the Garden of Recollection. I've been watching you from... You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel. You follow... My dear, do you have a... I left a puzzle for you near OT Mall. Solve it? Don't leave me waiting.
There's actually more than one memo keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul. The address that the mask gave you is right here. But you never would have thought that when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game, she was talking about wanton slaughter on the streets of Penacony. Such a direct act of provocation.
Madam, forgive me. I have no idea about anything she said. As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just a friend, helping her deliver a letter. That's all. I never knew this was actually...
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Oh, seems like I can't escape being an assistant detective.
If there's anything you'd like to know?
Who was the victim?
An IPC employee. Shamari collapsed on the...
Ooh, that's...
Who are those two?
It seems like the assailants stole the troop from it. Those two have clammed up.
Looks like a puzzle that's...
Any leads yet?
This is a developing case, so there aren't many clues yet. They didn't even take the weapon with them.
Where's Mr. Shamar?
I'm afraid you can't. Best not to bother him.
Oh, I'm afraid by the...
Looks like we'll have to play this little...
Lady Black Swan, Mr.
cold feet.
So they can talk.
Don't interrupt, I wasn't talking.
The Sparkle murder.
You're wrong, Lady Black.
Oh, I
never heard of it.
Miss Sparkle was supposed Miss Sparkle had been... My investigations discovered they narrowly escaped.
So the three of them
Is the case...
No, there can only be...
If you can't justify...
That's it!
That actually doesn't...
Please begin your... I've got the case file right here. Lady Black Swan, allow me to introduce the three suspects to you. Lifton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants. Then there's Zhongshan. Last of all comes right.
Hang on, I'm confused here. Left on? Right? Is this some kind of joke?
What? Where did you get that idea from? Do you need me to go over it all again?
That won't be necessary. I've memorized.
No wonder you're a memo keeper.
Look, an ID card.
Mr. Shamari's belongings.
Holy moly! This hammer is super heavy. This must be the murder weapon.
Miss Sparkle also used it to attack.
I'm barely able to lift this using both. Is that all the evidence? Oh, you scared me! When did you pop out?
The two pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around for no reasons.
Isn't that a bit...
No, no.
Seems quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is at it. What's this little device here?
Don't push it, Lady Black Swan. Whatever you do, don't put that the mutually Miss Sparkle also has her.
That sounds like... both?
Correct.
Oh.
Aren't you going to...
Okay.
Because...
This is nuts!
Where are those?
What's this?
Regardless of why it's...
Have you ever heard of something?
I see.
That's just in case you...
You don't...
This notice.
That sounded like a story from ancient...
This is so her style. Doesn't look like there are any more clues.
Next, should we pin down the identity of Lefton? That guy lost his hand. Remember Zhongshan's face was I remember this one best.
Why don't we flip the question and...
If you put it like that, then do you... So, remember Zhongshan's face? Oh, is that so? Is that...
I wasn't paying.
Poor guy. That would suggest...
So, who exactly... I remember this one best, right? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? So, I remember this one? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? I feel... Oh, is that so?
Make a wish.
But not.
So,
But
I remember this one? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? I feel like the evidence doesn't really match. Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so?
And which one is it? I'm trying to follow it.
Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so?
I'll try alt.
Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? I feel like the Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? So, who exactly Lefton? That guy lost his...
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's suspicion level...
My process of...
Well, please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit.
The murderer is right.
You have answered correctly! As expected, you did...
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like the key to winning lies not in the puzzle itself.
I have to remind you that's...
That's exactly what I planned. Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head...
So why are you so focused on Sparkle's challenge? Or should I ask, are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
I told you. It's purely out of the spirit of competitiveness. And, as a memo keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
This is a complete mess. And those two weirdos are probably here too.
There's nobody else at this...
Oh, Detective Black Swan and Detective Sampo. You finally...
We don't know what we'd do without your help.
Why are you...
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking?
Oh, of course not, Sheriff.
Well, the skit this time is a modernist one.
Let's discuss this difficult case then.
Her again?
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna... After a long time, there were 3 suspects.
Our old friend.
It's not just to aid your memory.
Miss Sparkle is so great.
Based on surveillance footage.
You're...
Oh, for the laughter.
Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can... Let me introduce. First of all, is next up. You have them. Finally, there is the. That's all the information we have.
Sorry to interrupt your dreamscape experience, but don't worry. I'll replay the record.
First of all, is the shop. Next up, you finally there is the gam.
There's an accounting book
on the title.
This junk. And there's the tag.
That's Skipper for...
The tag on the...
That's not how you... So...
Sparkle doesn't want to
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then? stool that seems...
The footprints, which...
Perhaps it's just... What's that smell?
Mr. Sampo, take a look.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know.
Have you dealt with many
No, only a handful.
Now. It isn't really annoying to get up there, is it? Nope. That. Where to go for that, but there's no jumping or getting through that, so I'm going up the stairs for the little guy. Can't really do. Wait. Thank you. That's it. Perfect. But that only goes.
Open it up and take a look.
Alright.
So there's a ring inside.
Because this ring was found inside the...
In the victim's mouth.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. That should be it. Let's head out.
I have to thank you, Mr. Assistant Detective, but...
Have you found out who the killer...
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway...
Oh, for the laughter!
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation. Then go ahead. Good. Then let us appreciate your... How's it going, Detective Blackswan? Have you this guy, Zhongshan? This evidence doesn't really prove that he is...
It doesn't?
Lefton is a wealthy merchant.
It doesn't?
This guy, Zhongshan.
This ring is a piece of evidence.
That's right. What would have been? He'd stolen like who could have put a trut?
Is something wrong?
As you can imagine, the Mr. Assistant Detective.
I see.
Correct, Detective Sampo.
Sheriff, the murderer is right.
Yes, for the laughter.
Dad, right from the start, there was no murderer.
Goodness me.
Oh.
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where...
Why take it so serious anyway?
So that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever?
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Just as you said, solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now? Just keep getting led around by her?
Truly, Miss Sparkle is a fascinating person.
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Sam.
A murder in a locked room.
As expected.
Yesterday, my assistant butler, Zhongshan.
As soon as I heard,
The room was covered in...
thinking quickly,
Besides us and Zhongshan, the...
Presumably, why don't you skip all the...
Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss...
No
cheating!
Huh. Mr. Assistant Detective.
No, it's... this lock...
Let's go.
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait!
Ding-a-ling! Now comes the most exciting and romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge. Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. So then, I put to you, which character is it? Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste. Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
There's no weird...
Hey! Dear Memo Keeper and Mr. I didn't expect you to skip. Listen up.
No murder case that's...
Sometimes it's nice.
Since it's a classic puzzle...
Wah, wah. The correct answer is... Sparkle! When it's sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs... Somebody hatches. 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at night, and 3 legs at night.
What the heck was that jibber-jabber?
What a cute answer.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, see?
How trees attract the wind. Time for some swordplay. You stepped out of line.
The threads of destiny aren't true. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
You seriously thought I was just by the Phantom Moon? I'll vanquish you! The game is fixed.
Awaken, dormant scale. Delve, hidden moon. World melting dragon. Not yet. Not now.
Let me measure that. See you later, everyone!
Holy... Huh? No voices?
Wait. Something's off.
Miss, you killed Sparkle! How is this possible? You did this, didn't you? Oh, I understand.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family, and there's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer.
Miss Sparkle!
You. Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that be you?
This? Don't jump to conclusions! If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid
The hint for the final question was...
Oh, you mean the locked room murder. I thought you weren't doing that one.
all the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. The key to solving the puzzle lay in 2 pieces of information put forward based on my shallow understanding. I can only draw 2 conclusions. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the... As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood? The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective... At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery. That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words. Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective. Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but it was you who first came up with it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it, and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
Another answer?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer.
What a pity. Such a pity. Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as... Ding-a-ling! I won!
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just...
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo, then?
Beautiful lady. I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's...
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other, seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me?
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take... If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frank. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you. The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably...
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea.
Memo keeper.
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find... Let's go, Sampo. Who is...
This is Bellabog, right?
I said, why not? Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
To leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Has the messenger from the Cienjo arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while.
Long time no see, everyone.
Madam,
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting-Yun, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space.
Madam Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on.
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same. Carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But Since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Lawfu?
Why?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron May, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Lawfu and complicate things.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron May visited the Lawfu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making it, I'll support you, no matter what other.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really...
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience.
Of course, back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill...
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that While these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too. In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember some... Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that's... So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. So it shouldn't matter if we...
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck.
It's not like you to leave the...
I'm trying to...
I don't think you need a bystander and...
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to... Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving.
Let him stay. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can... expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
It's nice to meet you, miss.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy.
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream.
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. So, have we ever truly...
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than...
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. Distance can make something.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me.
What makes you feel this way?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many paths, and my only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because...
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for...
You may be right. But I still hope that he'll never change.
Why?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed. But I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day. Up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss 1 Week, may I ask a favor? If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
The dream jigsaw. I see.
Don't worry if you can't find them.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it will symbolize wings.
It seems we've been blessed with...
Is this... It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left... The second jigsaw piece.
Maybe it's somewhere in between the...
We should keep...
It's okay. We have enough. Let's go back.
was a wrong piece I grabbed. So I'm trying to do like the pieces that go up here first.
It's done. Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey, brother.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want. But I can't. I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either. We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes, but before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become...
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people.
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the
Not all journeys lead to the stars. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. This is my way of the trailblaze, and the reason...
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past. There was never a third person with us.
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape since you already know 1 week's secret. There's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is...
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtain when I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching humanity, flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. One. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and light.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about the halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony. It's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and...
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yoon also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you?
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yoon. I will perform a tuning on myself, and this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes?
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the path, I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I can no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. But isn't that how my fear of the unknown may be a weakness? But your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always... Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble... But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to... This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. You see? Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. But what if you... Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister. Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak. On the planet of festivities, it's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say, but as it's time to part ways, when telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe... No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage!
As suspected. Trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These things don't sound much too harsh.
They completely lost me. Everyone's been waiting for it. Time for some swordplay. Strike with heart.
I sense a storm.
The game is fixed. The future will be bright. You done playing yet? How many of my moves? Blade is flight! Practice over. Swords descend! You done playing?
echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
I wish not to use this strength. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World dragon.
Disorderly noise!
I will guide the Rainbow Bridge.
Day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Pinnacle?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even in the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Thank you for being honest with me. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive, and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that...
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise you would... This shared journey is my way of you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless. I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is not... Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Welt, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making any decision... But in this battle, you were the one...
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
Disappointing.
You know what I'm going to say. Tons of people trusted you.
Disappointing.
Maybe you're too pessimistic. Anyhow.
What?
You should know that I'll be watching you.
I'll help you with that.
I guess it shouldn't be a problem. After all, he did get nerfed after turning into a good guy.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day... Until then, I will do my best to fulfill my duty as a passenger.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop, too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back...
Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herta again before we set off. She helped us look into M4.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got any response. It shouldn't be anything to worry about. What could happen on the Genius's home turf? For all we know, Madame Herta could be making a move again.
No? We're still not... Alright, it's time to leave the space station. Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
Nice.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation.
She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the... Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphorius. I'm sure everyone has a destiny.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the... Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday. I can't decide if he'll be happy or disappointed to hear that.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting
Mr. McHale's homeworld. Lushak?
Next, we have Melustanin, the Agate world.
That's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended. A world of
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the Eternal Land, Amphorius.
Planet
Let's go there.
It's not that simple. But we can save Pom-Pom from worrying about service delays. At least for...
Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other option. Plus, it's a completely unknown world.
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options.
Agreed.
So, everyone's leaning toward the uncharted world? That includes me too. I'm for Amphorius.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
Great! I'm looking forward to the I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going...
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan.
I better start packing up too. Or should I go chat some more with the others?
Ah, you're here. I am. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to... It's my duty to salvage, and I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. I trust you won't disappoint me.
According to the ancient traditions of the Nameless, no bar snacks are provided here.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop. I see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot to take in the views during the warp.
I forgot what this was like. Because I have not seen this. I forgot what this looks like. Collection shop. I'm putting it there. Yep, that works. Yeah. I would thought as much. Because there's nothing here. Except for the bat. How dare you? Well, why not? That's cute. Yeah, why not put a dangerous button? Why? No.
Attention passengers! The express is about...
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphorius. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a yet the garden caught a glimpse.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphorius, co-authoring the fate of the world. Then this isolated star system must be...
I would even go as far as to...
For a world to have nurtured...
We already know one of...
I can reveal the second.
I see.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping hidden beneath the brilliant, this white ribbon of light and
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are...
Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
She said something about her camera before going back to her room.
That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions.
Is March 7th okay?
March?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp. I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, My suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himiko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there. I know I can always count on you.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next...
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-phased ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphorius affected her before any of us. I want you and Don Hung to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. I see our adventure in Penacony has helped you grow into an experienced native. Amphorius is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's back.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Chin up, Matt. You'll get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but
I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time.
Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trail. Your very own car!
Amphorius is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphorius.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way. Alright, get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries. Come. Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Who's there?
Sorry.
Sorry for what? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but we should try making contact with the I guessed as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to set up a base of operations first. We can only hope that they're not hostile toward outsiders.
Huh?
What is it? Someone's here? Let's find out what's behind. Stay quiet.
Actually, before I do anything. That was the end of that one. Drop that.